Hi everyone and welcome everyone. Today we are deep diving into a real lambe race ka ghoda or a long-term winner from the Indian NBFC space, Cholamandalam Investment and Finance. If you have been tracking the Dalal Street action, you know Chola is not just any stock, it is a damdar powerhouse. Part of the prestigious 120-year-old Murugappa Group, this company has built a reputation on trust and solid southern values. From a small outfit to a financial giant, with a massive presence in the hinterlands of IMDA, Chola has seen it all. For the retail investor looking to park their hard-earned money in a quality blue chip of the mid-cap world, understanding Chola is essential. We will decode the growth levers, the sheer scale of operations, and why this Chennai-based giant is constantly outperforming its peers. It is time to see if this is the multi-bagger your portfolio is missing.
Let's talk about the bread and butter of Chola, vehicle finance. They are the absolute kings of the loan mela when it comes to trucks, tractors, and cars. While big banks are often hesitant to enter the gullies and rural roads, Chola is right there on the ground. They understand the pulse of the transport operator who might not have a formal civil score but has a solid niyat or intent to pay. This segment accounts for the lion's share of their AUM, roughly 60 to 65%. Whether it is a second-hand commercial vehicle or a brand new tractor for a farmer in Punjab, Chola's reach is unmatched. They have mastered the art of collection, which is the secret sauce in the Indian lending bazaar. It is this grassroots connection that keeps their engine revving even when the macroeconomy hits a bit of a speed breaker.
Chola isn't just about wheels anymore. They have diversified their peti or basket significantly. Look at their loan against property, LAP, and home loan segments. They are targeting the self-employed segment, the small shopkeepers and kirana store owners who need capital to scale up their karobar. This pivot is genius because it reduces their dependence on the cyclical auto sector. Recently, they have also jumped into MSME lending and consumer and small loans. It's all about creating a one-stop shop for the financial needs of emerging India. By offering multi-product lines to the same customer base, they are increasing their wallet share. This strategic diversification is exactly what institutional investors love to see, as it provides a safety net during sector-specific downturns. They are building a fortress, one loan at a time.
Now, let's look at the Hisab Kitab, or the numbers. Chola's assets under management, AUM, has been growing at a Jaka CAGR of over 20% consistently. We are talking about an AUM that has crossed the 1 lakh crore mark, a massive milestone. But growth is meaningless without margins, right? Their net interest margins, or NIMs, are some of the healthiest in the NBFC space. Even more impressive is their return on equity, or ROE, which consistently hovers around the 18 to 20% mark. This means for every rupee of shareholders' equity, they are generating fantastic returns. They manage their udar, or borrowings, very smartly, tapping into diversified sources of funds to keep their cost of borrowing low. When you see a company growing its top line and bottom line in tandem, you know the management is playing a masterstroke in financial engineering.
In the Indian market, we often say promoter is king. With Chola, you are backed by the Murugappa Group, a group known for its saaf suthra or clean governance. Unlike some other NBFCs that got into trouble due to risky lending or shady accounting, Chola has always been the padha likha or disciplined student in the class. They have a conservative approach to risk but are aggressive when it comes to market share. The management team is a mix of seasoned veterans and visionary leaders who have been with the group for decades. This stability at the top ensures that there are no shocks for the minority shareholders. When you buy Chola, you aren't just buying a finance company, you are buying into a culture of integrity and long-term wealth creation. It's that South Indian prudence that keeps the ship steady. No investment is a bed of roses, and we must talk about the khada or pitfalls. The biggest risk for any lender is asset quality. If the rural economy hits a snag due to a bad monsoon, Chola's NPAs or non-performing assets can spike. While they have been great at collections, a widespread downturn can be tension wala business. Secondly, look at the cost of funds. If the RBI hikes interest rates, NBFCs like Chola might see their margins squeezed if they can't pass on the cost to their customers. Also, competition is getting kaate ki takkar or fears. Large private banks like HDFC and ICICI are now entering the rural markets with aggressive digital offerings. Chola needs to keep innovating its tech stack to ensure they don't lose their ilaka or territory to these tech-savvy giants.
Now for the Paisa talk. Is the stock cheap or expensive? Chola usually trades at a premium compared to other NBFCs. Why? Because the market rewards quality and consistency. If you look at the price to book or PB ratio, it might look a bit manga or pricey at first glance. But considering their ROE and growth trajectory, many analysts believe it's a fair price for a compounding machine. Technically, the stock has been a superstar, staying well above its long-term moving averages. Any significant dip or correction in the market is often seen as a Sunera Mocha or golden opportunity to accumulate the stock. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a dire or steady wealth creator. Always consult your financial advisor before taking a big punga or bet, but Chola's charts reflect a very bullish underlying trend.
To wrap it up, Cholamandalam Finance is a shandar pick for those who believe in the India growth story. As Bharat, the rural and semi-urban heartland, prospers, Chola will be right there providing the fuel for that growth. Their diversified portfolio, rock-solid management, and disciplined lending make them a top-tier choice. Yes, there will be volatility, and yes, interest rate cycles will come and go, but the long-term picture, abhi baki hai. If you are looking for a stock to hold for the next 5 to 10 years, Chola deserves a bucka spot on your watch list. It's a classic story of an Indian company serving Indian needs with world-class efficiency. So do your homework, watch the levels, and happy investing. Pir Milenge, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Paisa Vasool insights.